Welcome to Pam's Stitchy Corner. My name is Pam, and today is October the 13th, and I come to you from Northwest Alabama. And thank you for joining me today. If you're new, thank you. If you're existing subscribers, thank you again. And please push the subscribe and like if you like. It's been a few weeks since I've did a video, and I just posted a video of my finishes. So if you'd like to join me again and go through my WIPs and maybe some haul, depending on how long the video is going to be, we'll see where we get at. So let's get started with my WIPs. So the first one, I've got more progress, a little bit of progress on my socks I'm making. Just a little bit. I'd pick it up here and there, but I've been focusing more on Christmas presents than my socks. This is made with, oh, I just threw a stitch marker out. Oh, my row counter. Patton's Croy socks. Colorway. There's the colorway. If you can see it. There. That's the colorway. Yeah, just a little bit, not too much. I haven't picked it up much. It's been sitting on the side. Next. Same with this one. I did peel back a couple more. I'm ripping this one out because I messed it up. But like I said, I've just been ripping it out. It doesn't have any progress on it, but I will show it again. It's the RIA vest cardigan for my baby girl. Not Jasmine, sorry. But this little one that I've been making, that's the opposite side, sorry. This is the right side. Let's see. Cute little thing. I didn't finish it up. It's just I've been busy on other projects that I put it aside because I got frustrated with it, because at the end on the last round of these I messed up and it didn't line up. So I've been slowly frogging it, and hopefully I will be picking it up soon and finishing. And I just keep dropping everything, I'm sorry. So yeah, these needles, they're so slick and slippery. That's my problem. I can't hold on to it. This is done in, let me get the yarn out. Patton's, I think. Yeah, Patton's Beehive Baby Sport. Discounted yarn. I got this yarn for $2 at the back of Joann's sometime last year. And I just stuffed that needle down the pocket instead of the bag. Hold on. I do apologize. I'm having technical difficulties. I think I do every time I pull this thing out. I might put it in a different bag. So I got that in the bag. This one is the men's sock. I'm making a men's sock. That's what that was. So I've been watching, let me get it straight, Knit and Purl podcast, and she wanted to do a pink cow crochet knit along. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month for October, and anything pink. And she's doing a shawl, and I like the shawl, so I decided to join in. and it's a pink shawl for breast cancer, and it's called a Survivor Shawl, and it's on Ravelry. And she said anything pink or, shawl would be good for her crochet knit along. I guess it's knit along, knit and purl, right? So I've decided to do the Survivor Shawl, and I was trying to not buy any more yarn as the set won't work in the stash. So this began in October 1st. So I just started this the other day because I'm a little late because I was working on other stuff. And I wanted to finish that first before I started something that would be for my... Well, I might not be for me. I'm still trying to decide on that. So I decided to dig in my stash. And the only pink that I could come up with besides the sock yarn, which I didn't really want to use my sock yarn. This is not pink, but it's, excuse me, I don't remember what the color was. Ruby Slipper. But that's not pink. And I didn't really have any other pink. Just this and some other baby pink with splotches in it. But anyway, I decided I wanted to use the Lion brand Pound of Love. And it's pink. Pastel pink. So I did up a little bit in a yarn ball, which has totally failed on my part because it just yarn barf instead of a ball. So I made a little bit because I know I'm going to need quite a bit. And I'm still trying to figure out what size I want to make it. Small, medium, large, extra large, something like that. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how big I want to make it. So I'm just eyeballing it right now. I'm not even up to the size small yet. But this is what I got in the last 2 days. So you start with the tab and then just very simple. I've done another shawl like this. I started and it's very simple to me. So you work this up to so many stitches on your needle, and then you go down to the pattern and it'll have the ribbons laced in it. So yeah, that's how much I got done knitting. I am knitting this. I'm trying to figure out the needles for it with the weight of the yarn and everything. So I'm using a US 5 3.75 millimeter needles for this. If I'm not mistaken, these are Knitter's Pride. Yeah, I like these. I like Knitter's Pride. Them other ones, they too slick. I can't keep it on the needle. But yeah, I wanted to use that because I have a whole bunch of it. I went crazy at one point and I was wanting to do baby blankets and stuff, and so I bought 5 different colors in big bulks. Like, I think the rest of them are the same brand. And I did get Karen 1 pound, so I got like a lot of these pastel colors for babies. So I wanted to use some of this. So this is brand new. I haven't used it, so I used that for that. Because I did, like I said, I didn't want to go and buy, which I really needed, fingering weight. I like to have done it in finger weight. So next time, I do want to do this again. And it is a paid for pattern too, on Ravelry. But next time, because this is a four weight, but next time I do want to try it in a fingering weight, have it more wavy, like not wavy but flowy, because this one's not as flowy, but I'm pretty sure after I wash it, maybe it'll turn out better. We'll see. I'll see how that turns out, but I've been working on that. It's been pretty fast working on it. Next, let's see, next. My daughter went to Hobby Lobby with me a while back. Excuse me while I reach for something. And we were walking around and I was trying to find some yarn for some gifts and stuff last month. And she's like, Mom, I like this. I like this. Would you make me something out of this color? And I'm like, sure, I'll do it. So she picked out at Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee Katarina in emerald blue. Isn't it pretty? And I said, well, I'll make you something. What would you like me to make you? And she said, Mom, I want you to make me a shawl like you did Mama's. So I am using a 5mm hook. I love these hooks, the grippers. I want to get me some more. This is Boyd, but yeah, I like them. I'm going to sit right there so I can dig in my bag. So she decided she wanted me to make her the Virus Meets Granny shawl. So that's what I got done on it so far. I've started this last night before, and I had messed up on my count, so I had to rip it back last night and do it over, because I started doing the granny part of it and I messed up right here on counting 10, but anyway, it was my fault. So I had to pull back a couple of rows and redo it because it didn't line up when I ended. Excuse me. But yeah, anyway, she wanted me to make her this. So this is my little girl's shawl that she wanted me to make her. And when I get done, I'll probably hide it and give it. Nah, I don't know. So Jasmine, because Jasmine's watching. I know she's watching. Hi, Jasmine. So that's what I got on it, Jasmine. So she loves that color. So I am making it for you. While we're at the store, I found another one. The hat in my last video that I made, it's put up. I'm going to make another one. It's a men's hat. And this is the marled mocha brown, or brown, tan colors. I'm going to make a hat out of that and a scarf. So I'm not, like I said, I'm working in my stash. I didn't want to buy no more yarn, buy any yarn this month. So I'm having to wait till next month to get 2 more balls of this to do, because it takes 2 balls to do the scarf and 1 to do the hat. And I want to do the same thing I did with the other hat, ribbed for 6 inches and then up 2.5 inches to make a stockinette to make the top of the hat. But anyway, it's in the previous video with the finished whips, but I got that anyway. I got that to do that, so that's set aside for me to do. Next whip, I wanted to do the Harvest cardigan by Tin Can Knits for me, and I started it, but I put it aside because I got so much stuff that I wanted to do ahead of time, and it just got put on the side because it took so long to start it. But anyway, this is what I got so far on it. This is pumpkin spice. I'm sorry, I'm using my bucket to hold the phone, so I'm hoping it won't fall. Pumpkin spice by Yarn Bee, soft and sleek. It's low peel fiber, and then it's pumpkin spice colorway 805. But that's the color I'm doing it in. But oh, sorry. That's what I got on it so far, and it's supposed to be like the collar or whatever. But yeah, this is the first time I've did live stitches. Look at that. I'm proud of myself. Look at that. I am following a tutorial with this, and it's her video is Purl Together. She is super awesome. I love following her video, and I only did the first video so far because, like I said, I put it aside for right now. I really want to get that finished this month, and it's not going to happen. But I will pick it up, and hopefully I'll finish before it turns hot. But yeah, I got that, so that's another WIP. And then on top of that, the reason why I put that aside is because Terry with Yarn Joy Podcast is doing a fall graph along, and I wanted to join. So I got my colors together in my big basket from the Dollar Tree that I bought last month. Here it is. I've got, you can't see it. Let me sit on the other side. I got all my colors in there besides my red. I got to get that. I had to go buy brown. Okay, this was at the beginning of the month because I needed the brown for the project. Because I thought I had brown at the beginning of the month, or the last month. And for some reason my brown disappeared out of my red heart stash down there. So I had to get brown just so I can finish this project up, so I can hang it up for this month and next month and so on. So with Terry's suggestion, she suggests to get these clips. So I went to the dollar store and bought these clips for $1, and I got 2 packs of them. Let me snap it back. 2 packs of them. And I really enjoyed it because it was really easy to work it with that, but you got to get used to it. And don't wrap too much on it around it, because then you can't open it up. So anyway, like here's this one all wrapped up. But that's a great hint and great tip to use when doing this. So here's all my colors, and I'm doing it in the F5 3.75 millimeter hook, and I'll just stick it in there. So I got all the colors in there besides the red that I need for this next one, and then the brown. So it stays in my little basket. With that said, I'll show you. I'm going to set it down here on the floor. So what I've got done so far, which I got to go back, I'm deciding not to, then I said no, I better, because it looks like an orange. But here's the pumpkin. There's the pumpkin. So I've got that one done. And then I still need to get the ends on the back of this, but I did the owl. Isn't that neat? So next I have to do the fall banner with the words on it, and then the sewing to put it together. But isn't that neat? But look at my back. Yeah, that looks horrible. But yeah, I did the back of this one though. That one's done. All I have to do now is get the felt for the back of it. But yeah, I think that was neat. Oh, there's one in the front. That ain't right. I try to push them all in the back so I can show them. But yeah, I just got to get the back, snip the back of them. So I really enjoyed that one, and it goes pretty fast, but I didn't work on it this week because I have another project that I was working on that I kind of got excited about, which I do want to say thank you for Terry with Yarn Joy Podcast. If she's ever watching, thank you for the cow, because I really enjoy it, and there's something that I can hang up for fall. Thank you very much. So the next one is the YouTuber, The Secret Yarnery. She is doing the polka dotted blanket cow, and so I wanted to do it because I love the colors, and this is the first time I've ever done a big blanket project, because I did the corner to corner, but they're small. It's not like a bigger sofa size or love seat size or whatever. So I noticed that, and I said, I'm going to do that. So before the cow started, I went and bought all the yarn for it, all the colors, 6 different colors, and then a gray background, which kind of is similar to her colors, but it's all done in Red Heart yarn, Red Heart Super Saver. And the day I went to go get it, Joann's had all the Red Hearts on sale, so I got a good deal on it, which made me super happy that I got all that at a good price to do that blanket. And I wasn't sure if I got enough. I was like, do I really want to have 12 balls of gray in my stash, the leftovers, the way she was saying to do it or whatever. But I did get it, and I don't have it in here to show you, but I've done all 6 colors, 6 circles of 6 colors. So all 36 of the circles are done. And now I'm putting making them into squares and learning how to join them, which at first it took me an hour. I went through this video over and over of how to join it, because I've never joined squares or anything to make a blanket. So it's my first time. So I got kind of confused with it at first, and then I was like, Pam, focus. So I put it aside, and then my little girl went to Huntsville yesterday. I miss you, Jasmine. And so while she's in Huntsville, I had time to really focus on it last night before I went to work. So I was like, dang it, I got it now. So I got it now, so I'm ready to go back in there and work on it. But I got my coffee table set up in my living room, and it's an assembly line. So that's why it's not in here, it's in there. So maybe I'll do a separate video and show you my assembly line and what I got done on it. Because I'm trying to figure out how I want to place the colors in it too. And I was reading a post, I think it's on the Facebook page. It might have been Facebook or Instagram, but I'm thinking Facebook. Someone said someone had gotten theirs worked up, and they just need to do the border on it. And somebody commented on it looked like a twister. And so I told my son, I am working on my twister, because I've just now took the name. This is my twister blanket, my polka dotted twister blanket or whatever. But it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna enjoy this one. It's gonna be mine, nobody else's. Okay, it's gonna be mine. So if you're watching, if your family or friend you're watching, no, you're not getting it. It's mine, because this is my first big project blanket, and it's mine. I told my daughter, said, it's going to be mine. No, Jasmine, it's not going to be yours. It's going to be mine. Until I make my peacock one, it's going to be mine on my bed. So with that said, that's another whip that I'm working on. And let's see, anything else I'm working on? There's plenty of things I want to work on, but I've got to control myself and not start anymore, because these two in these bags, the Survivor shawl and the Virus shawl, it's my to-go projects that I take to work and drives or whatever. Jasmine's in show choir, and she's got student council, so if I'm at school early, I can have something to work on. So with that is all that I've got started, I believe. So next I want to go through, it's 24 minutes, so if I make it a little bit longer, it can download while I'm sleeping. So at the middle of last month, September, because it's October, I was watching a video, and I was really thinking about it and thinking about ordering something from Knit Picks. and I really wanted some sock yarn. And it was on sale, and I was like, no, maybe not. And anyway, I decided to get on there and order. Just go ahead and order it and just say forget it. Just order it, because you got it in the back of your mind. You're not going to forget about it. And I opened this bag up, and I'm going to tell you, it smells like rotten eggs. This bag. Yes, I'm serious. It smells like rotten eggs. And it's been sitting on my table waiting for me to show y'all. And I picked it up before I turned the video on. I'm like, oh my god, it stinks. I hope this yarn does not stink of rotten eggs, because it does. It just smells. But anyway, I'll show you. I ordered the Knit Picks Felicia yarn. I got this color, Sour Candy. I got 2 balls of this, and I'm going to make socks for me with this. And Jasmine picked out some color for her, and she picked out Dance Party. Look at that. So, yep, these were on sale last month, and so I picked them up. I wanted to get more, but I had to control myself because I'm slow at making socks, so it'll be a while, and I'll probably pick up the next sale when it happens, whenever they come out again. So, I like that. So, I've showed you, and I'm going to put them back on the shelf. I think I'm going to keep them in the bag. Excuse me while I do that. Alright, this is my sock shelf. And I mentioned in the other video, something flew. This is, I've had this for a while. This is Southern Skeins Ruby Slippers. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I want to work this, but it's going to be a Valentine sock for me next year. So that's why it's still in my stash. I'm not going to use it until then. And I'll show you the pattern I'm thinking of doing it with. The Apologetic Knitter Romantical Socks. This one. Sorry about the glare. With the hearts. Would that not be pretty right there? I like that one. So, I think it's pretty close. So, yeah. That's the reason why I got it sitting up there. And I got other patterns I want to work on. And more socks and more colors. I've got some green I ordered off of eBay. In there. But I'm so slow at doing. Oh my goodness, it won't go back in there. But anyway, I'm so slow at doing socks. I don't know when it'll ever get done. Alright, so I want to say thank you to Karen with KB Fibers for swapping knit crate boxes with me last month, because I had the Pimento colorway and I wasn't too fond of it, so she didn't like hers, so we swapped. And this is the color she swapped me with, and it's called Tempede. Is that Tempede? Yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just dropping everything. Excuse me. Tempede. Isn't it pretty? Thank you, KB. Thank you. And also, thank you for the beautiful bracelet she made. I love it. I still got it in I was going to show you. But yeah, I love it. And I would definitely wear. But yeah, look at that. I can't wait. I got to figure out where I put the pattern at. But I wanted to start it, but like I said, anything with knit crate yarns is projects to myself. So I'm working on gifts right now. So I will be doing this, but it'll probably be when I get most of my gifts done. So with that, Knit Crate was doing the double down, sale. I'm trying to get it out. And I fell in love with this sock colorway, and so I ended up using the discount thing and buying it. Just say, forget it, I'm buying it. So I fell in love with Rosy Cheeked colorway. Cozy sock, 75% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon, 10% cashmere fingering weight, and Rosy Cheeked. And it's Knitologies by Knit Crate. So that's it. Look at the color. I don't know why. I just fell in love with it, and it was the only thing I could find. I was really looking for something else I can do a sweater weight with, but they're done sold out of it, so I ended up picking this one up. I did go on the thing where people put theirs on that they want to sell, and I asked the lady if she'd sell hers that she was wanting to trade, but she never replied back, and I can't reach the boxes because I put it up there. But anyway. But yeah, I wanted to do a sock with that, so with that said, into my sock box cubby hole. And I showed you this one. Let's get that off my table so I can have room. I love my Knit Crate, but I haven't started any yet, and I need to work them. I was on eBay. eBay's my friend. No, I like searching eBay, and I've been wanting to find some yarn in bulk or lots that would be enough, because I'm a chunky person. I'm a big woman, so I need at least 2,000 yards of any color if I want to do something, and the prices are ridiculous somewheres. So I've been looking around and looking around, and I noticed that the flax sweaters come in a light, whereas fingering weight, and I thought this might work, because looking at what I got, this next thing, what I got, it's DK weight, but it looks like fingering weight to me, and I just bit the bullet and just bought it. So it's called mulberry. My son says, Mama, that's lavender, but it's mulberry, and that's what it looks like. And it's supposed to be three ply yarn. It is 100% Monsanto acrylic. 2,800 yards per pound, and this is a 1 pound cone. Look at that! Yes, I found me some yarn that would work for me. So look at that, my first cone of acrylic 3-ply yarn in the colorway mulberry. Look at that. So I am pleased with this buy. This is the best buy because it cost me $20. Yeah. I got from box stores yarn that would cost me $40, $50, $60 for the amount that I would need, even if it was on sale. So when I found this, I snatched it. I snatched it, and I love it, and it's made in America. Just saying. No biggie to me where it's made, as long as it's going to knit me something to wear in the future. Because that's my goal, is to knit me stuff to wear. In due time, in due time. I'm trying to stick everything back in there. In my bag. Keep it nice and tidy. What else should I show you? I went to Walmart. No, was it Walmart? Yeah, it was Walmart. Yeah, it was. And I found this magazine, 123 Skein Crochet. Yeah. And I like this shawl, that's why I got it. I'm gonna do that. And I think I got a certain color I want to do it in. Let me open the page up and I'll show you. One moment, please. It might take me a while to get to it. I hadn't looked at this book since I bought it. Yeah. Wow. Why is that? One moment. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oops, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Napa Valley Wrap. It's a wrap. So there it is. And I think I like to do that for myself. And it is done with a fingering weight superwash, wool yarn, 490 yards. Design is by Karen McKenya. But yeah, I like that one. So, my fingering weight. I was thinking maybe this one. I need to learn not to tie my bags up. This one has a glistening shine in it. I got 2 skeins of it. There it is. Isn't it pretty? I think that would be pretty for that one. But I gotta check and see if I got enough yarn for it because the information's not in it. So hopefully that'll be enough to do it. Look at that, it's got greens in it. Look at that. But this is from Southern Skeins, and you can find her on Etsy. That's where I ordered it. She's out of Florida base. She's based in Florida. And I love all her yarns, and she's doing like specials for Halloween and Christmas. So look her up and get the details off of that because I love her yarns. It's so soft. But I bought this a while back, and like I said, I don't remember what happened to the information papers. Otherwise I'd tell you the color of them too in the information, but I guess it didn't come with it. I don't even have the invoice from it in there. But yeah, I think that'll be nice to do with that. That'll be a project for in the future. And then I was watching a podcast and somebody had a book, and I happened to remember I got the same book in my stash, but I couldn't remember what pattern she was talking about. And I do believe it was Terry with the Yarn Joy podcast. But I can't remember what pattern she's talking about out of it, but I do have the book. And I went through it, and I picked out a whole bunch of them I want to do, so I tabbed them. And so next year, I will be doing some of these out of there. And I had my eye on something, and while I was working on my son's blanket throw, I was trying to figure out what kind of border to put on it, so I went and treated myself to the crochet border. I was going to use the coupon at Joann's, come to find out it was on sale, and I had to buy it on sale and not with a coupon, which was more than what it would have been with a coupon. So, whatever, I got it. And I love it. I love it. I'm going to have many uses out of this. I'm so overwhelmed of what to use, what to do, which one would I choose. That's my trying to get at. And I love how you got where they talk about them and the pattern, but then in the back, it's like the glossary of every stitch in the book. Look at that, the directory, border directory. And it tells you, it has all of them back there where you can look at it from there. And I wanted my son to come over to pick out his border, but he never did come over. He was quite busy. So he couldn't make it to come over to pick it out, so I just winged it and done something else. And then I went to a thrift store and I found, I'm into Afghans and blankets because I want to do some next year. So I wanted some books and stuff. But anyway, I found this at a thrift store. And it's the second big book of Afghans by Valerie, whatever the last name is. And I said, well, it's a thrift store. Buy the book, Pam. So I bought the book. So I found some things I like to do and see how they'd go. And it teaches you some stitches and stuff. But yep, I got that one from the thrift store. I got plenty of them in my stash that I needed, excuse me, where did that come from? That I needed to go through. I'm sorry, I'm having a leg cramp. That's what I'm trying. I'm like, oh. But anyway, when I went to the thrift store, they had some yarn. And I'm all for a bargain. But when I looked at this yarn, I could have bought this old yarn for the same price at Joann's or Hobby Lobby or Walmart. At a thrift store, y'all. I was like, I told Mama, man, these people are crazy. And I get to check out and the lady says, oh, you got a good bargain, all that yarn. She heard me gripe about the price. I know she did. She's like, oh, back when Hancock was here at the store, because it's the old Hancock store where the thrift store's at now. And she goes, when Hancock was here and I was working at it, the yarn was $10 a skein. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, lady. Not this Red Heart yarn was not $10 a skein. Or Karen. Well, maybe this one, but anyway. Now, this was $3.99 at Hobby Lobby, full price. Anyway, so I picked out the cheapest one, and all of them has the yellow sticker on them, which was $1. So I got some Lion brand. Sorry, I'm trying to, white. It's just white. I don't know why I'm looking. But I thought it was a different weight, but that's a 4 weight. So I got that, and this was a number. I just zipped the bag back up. I never did take this out of the bag since I bought it. Isn't that horrible? I figured I'd buy this for scrap yarn, but they're all in bags, so yeah, I got that. But yeah, like I said, it's scrap yarn I can make a blanket with. And then I found this one. This one looked like pretty good. It just didn't have the ball band on them. And then I found this one because I've never seen this one in the store and it's so bright. $3. And I said, man, we can get that full price. But I was like, I never seen this color in the store. Pam, buy it. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. It's Red Heart Super Saver Flame. Look how bright it is. I got a blanket for that. Look at that. That's a bright color. There's a pattern book over here on this side that I can't reach. But it's of an Afghan, and I bought it on eBay, cheap. And the colors are like a bright, pretty colors with a pattern, and it kind of reminds me of the mandala that people are making in a circle, but this is straight lines, but it's each line has different stitch or whatever. But I figured if I get some bright pretty colors, I'm going to use that one. That's why I bought it. Otherwise I would have left it there because it said $3. But I've never seen flame before, so if I run out of it, I'm going to be running out. But I got all that. I'm going to put that in my stash later. That's all I've got to show, and it's 45 minutes already. Yeah, that's all I got to show. So thank you for being here with me, and sorry the video is so long, but I had a lot of haul to show you and whips to show you, and it's been 3 weeks since I made a video, and I'm hoping not to be taking so long next time. But I hope to see you again because I'm fixing to make another video. Bam, another video. Yes, I got to keep up. I'm so back. I'm backed up. I'm so behind. But with this, I'll say thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching, and have a happy day and crocheting and knitting and enjoy yourself. That doesn't sound right. Enjoy yourself. But I'll say it.